Hi everyone, I'm Abby, and welcome back to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Justice for All. Now, last episode we finished up the trial by cross-examining Mo, and we're gonna just enter the second investigation part now. Nick? What is it? I've got a confession to make. I'm terrible at figuring out magic tricks. Magic tricks? Yep, magic tricks are by their very definition tricks, right? But I can never figure out the tricks when I see them. That's because the tricks are performed by pros. They do it so you can't guess the trick. But the trick Pearlie showed me was incredible. Pros did a magic trick? What kind of trick was it? Let's see, it looked like she pulled the end of her own thumb off. First she put her right thumb next to her left hand and then it just separated. She could move it up and down and everything. It was incredible. Really? Was it kind of like this? What? Wow, how'd you do that? Nick, you're like a real magician. See, this is why I just can't figure out magic. I'm no good at it. Especially hard tricks like flying away from the scene of a murder. I'll take all the fun out of magic if you try to figure it out. Yeah, old classic magic trick, yeah. Kind of like the 2 pence coins in a hand and stuff like that, yeah. Not much to talk with her about, so let's just go to the detention center. Oh, my sweeties! You mind hurrying up and getting me out of this place? We're doing our best, Max. Just hang in there. A little while ago, some people from a local TV station came by. And since I'm a famed magician, they said, let's make you your very own TV special. Really? What kind of TV special? Maximilian Galactica, the Great Prison Escape. It would be aired live. Hey, that sounds like it would be an awesome special. But if I do the special before I'm acquitted, they'll never let me out of here for real. Well, it would surely be an unnecessary addition to your troubles with the law. That's what I was thinking. The production staff's already working on the show. If you don't get me out quick, I'll have no choice but to stage a real prison break. You seem awfully calm about that possibility. I'd have no choice. It would be a contractual obligation. That's show business. I thought Max's theme was kind of sad sounding, even though he's all flamboyant and stuff. The night of the crime, you didn't happen to fly off into the sky, did you? Here's how everything went down, sweetie. At the time of the murder, I was sitting in the ringmaster's room. Not to mention, flying off into the sky was just not something I can do at will. I don't care what the stoogey clown says, it wasn't me. Max, do you mind teaching me the trick behind flying? You have to forgive me, sweetie. The difference between me and a cheap imitation magicians is that I keep my mouth shut. I don't teach people tricks, but I will say this much. It's much harder than you think. I was thinking about this in court today. I've got a favor to ask of you. Anything for you, sweetie. Be friends with the other performers in the circus. Fabulous! A great joke. Why would I be friends with a bunch of hacks like them? But I've won on the world stage. I won the International Grand Prix. International Grand Prix? Performers should always look to perform on the world stage. Performers of the circus are completely and utterly devoid of ambition. That is something that I can simply not tolerate. Ambition, huh? Something about what Max just said rings true to my ears. Oh my sweeties want to hear all about the Grand Prix, don't they? To be honest though, I've told the story like 100 times already, so it's a bit boring. I'm sorry to make you tell it again. Must not have heard me. I really am sick of telling the story. But what can you do? I'm Maximilian Galactica. I suppose I can tell it again. Voila! Here, take a look at this. I just happened to have a picture from the Grand Prix with me. Just look at that fabulous stage. That is the first stage that I ever flew on. I flew right over the audience. The crowd erupted into applause. At that time, I thought to myself I could die right there and die a happy man. I'll never forget how I felt that night. The emotions, the acclaim. Wow. By the way, I think everyone who is a performer should get to experience that feeling. I just wish I could explain that to the people in the circus. That's incredible, Max. I want a trophy too. Hey Nick, how about you buy me a trophy? That's not how you earn a trophy, Maya. My sweeties, you can have this picture of my triumph. Just make sure you show it to all the other members of the circus. Look and learn. That's what you should tell them. Learn how to get thrown in jail. Yeah. You hear that? Sounds like two people arguing. All right, let's do it. Are you ready? Yes. Wait. What's your whining? Let's just give this a shot already. All right, let's go. Row, row, row your boat. Row, row, row your boat. What are you doing? Gently down the stream. Come on, you know that. I'm trying my best, but Joel, this just isn't going to work. Do you enjoy saying dumb things? You're gonna have to be on your own someday. You handle something as simple as this, what are you gonna do then? Hello, Ben. Hello to you too, Trello. What are you doing here? Can't you see we're on a secret crash training course? I'm sorry. Secret crash training. Wow. Yes, Trello wouldn't give up until I said he'd try out his new idea for a new routine. So we were trying to sing in a round for a new ventriloquism at. In a round? You can really do that? That's incredible. See, even they are surprised by the idea. I told ya. They're not the only ones. You even surprised me with your idea. Once you got a grip on the basics, it's just a matter of practice. You think so? Oh, I almost forgot. I wanted to give you this back to you. Ah, there it is. Now that I've got this ring back, it's time to take one more shot at Regina. Creepy puppet. At least he's don't slap you, though. I know that you already testified in court today. We might talk about what we saw, right? Yeah. Well, at first we thought it was the old man. Just looking at his walk and how he acted. Right, Ben? Huh? Oh yeah, that's right. Then we said hello and didn't even get a reply. Not to mention he was draped in those gaudy symbols. What would you have thought if he wasn't wearing those symbols? What do you think, Ben? What? I would have thought it was a ringmaster. Something just isn't adding up here. I wonder what they really saw. I was hoping I could ask you about Regina. I'm completely serious about her. That's why I'm waiting for her even now. Really? That's so sweet. But if you really wanted to see Regina, shouldn't you check out the tent? Ha! You haven't got a clue about things, do you, sweetheart? Huh? Waiting like this is part of being in love. How so? If you had a clue, you would know that waiting is such sweet, wonderful torture. Your body aches for your partner's love. That's one of the best parts. Yeah, I knew that. Poor Maya. She's so red, she looks like a vine ripe tomato. Yeah. So how's this new routine working out? Will you two just take a chill pill already? Our routines are secret. We're going to take the ventriloquism world by storm. It'll be a real revolution. It sounds incredible. Let me make one thing clear. I'm not going to take on the world just because that jerk said we should. That jerk? Dax Galactica. The former should aim for the world. Who does he think he is? Cholo, you seem to really be fired up about all this. He needs to realize that he's the only one who can conquer the world stage. You're right. Mark my words. I, Triloquist, will win the Grand Prix. You're the man now, doll. Row, row, row your boat will be the key to a glorious victory. Not sure we had a new parade, but wouldn't a more mature song be best? Hey, you've got to start somewhere, right? Don't screw this up. You've got to be a part of this too. Nah. Troll's quite the handful, isn't he? Literally. Because he's a puppet. Oh, it's you two. You look like you just got hit by a truck. Shouldn't you get some rest? I'm taking a rest right now, pal. Been listening to some crazy clown's life story. This one Karma told me to come down here and do this for her. Yeah, I figured as much. Let me tell you something, pal. Listen to that old clown sucks out all your energy. Every time he's done talking, it looks like you should be doing something. I think he's waiting for you to laugh at his jokes. I know that, pal. Do you have any idea how much your face hurts if you fake laughing that much? Franziska really set you up bad this time, didn't she? If you ask me, she should be listening to Mo herself. No way, pal. You're not gonna get me to backbite a woman with a whip. No way. Why are you defending her? Prosecutor Von Karma's always got her eyes on us. And every time we definitely don't want her to show up, poof, there she is. Don't show up. 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 Looks like she's wound him up pretty tight. She's directly above us as we speak. Huh? How's that possible? According to the clown, the culprit jumped from here and disappeared into the sky. If that's what happened, it means the killer passed right by this window, pal. Oh, I see. Who lives in that room? Behind the window up there. The acrobat's got his room up there on the 3rd floor, it seems. Pretty soon, Miss Von Karma's gonna start our investigation up there. So don't get any ideas of going up to the acrobat's room. Got it, pal? Franziska Von Karma. Once she's done with her investigation, I think I'll go up there and check it out. Yeah, we can't do anything ourselves yet, though. Huh? Where's Regina? I don't know. If she's with that tiger, I don't want to find out. Let's hurry up and get out of here. Nick, you're kind of a chicken, aren't you? No. I'm just, allergic to wild tigers. Eh. Ah, right. Welcome to Wonderful to Fabulous, the cafeteria. Yikes, he's in an awfully good mood. All right, you know what time it is? Riddle time. Why does everyone cry when they eat Mexican pizza? Come on, you can answer this. It's easy. Is cafeteria Mexican pizza possibly a weapon of bowel destruction? This wrong. Try again. Okay, what do you think, girlie? I got it. Okay, what is your answer? Because you're in the cafeteria. Exactly. It's an incredibly sad place, that cafe. Yeah. I did it! What's going on? He's being too nice. It's been a really crazy day, hasn't it? You're telling me. I didn't think it was going to be so tough. Tough? Yeah, it's a tough crowd. That's what you call a crowd that refuses to laugh. For instance, it was such a tough crowd this morning I had to smash watermelons. I told them all a great story and even greater jokes, but no one busted out laughing. You even used the famed no shoes, no shirt, no service joke. Exactly. How can you not laugh at studying comedy like that? Are you 100% sure about your testimony today? I saw what I saw. I swear. The creep just flew through the air. It wasn't exactly flying per se. It was more like floating. So what was best made me positive it was Max. I don't see a cyclock. Must be telling the truth. Now, I have to present this to him, yeah. Not this picture. He showed it to you guys, too. Huh? You've seen it as well? Well, you know what they say about Maximilian Galactica. He really gets around. Oh, yeah. He didn't just show me the picture. What do you mean? He showed me his bust, too. Let me tell you, that thing is enormous. It's in the picture, I think. Make us worship it. Every day, he made us bow to his greatness. He's got a big bust? Wouldn't mind hearing more about Max's bust. Not that I'm into that sort of thing. Yeah, it's not what you think it is. Max's bust should be on that small table over there. There's nothing over there. Really? Oh yeah. When was it? I'd say about 5 days ago all of a sudden. The bust disappeared. It disappeared? If you want to see it, there's a photo on the bulletin board over there. Yeah, Max just had to put the picture up. This is what they mean by a bust, not anything inappropriate. Hey, this thing is really cool. Nick, I want someone to make a bust of me. Sure, as long as I'm not paying for it. Oh. Is there anything else that's changed about this place? Nope, nothing's changed that I can see. I wonder if he's actually thinking about this or if he's setting up a bad joke. Nope, I'm drawing a blank here. Quiet Mo is a good Mo in my book. Guess there probably aren't any other things that have changed, huh? Well, there is this one teensy tiny thing that does seem different. Tell us! Well, on the morning of the crime, over on that bulletin board, This piece of paper was supposed to front and center. Piece of paper? It's torn, so I don't know what it said, but I could see its title. Yikes! It says to the murderer. Murderer? Yep, that's what it says, but the rest of it has been ripped off. I don't know who posted it. When did you find this? The morning before the murder. Before the murder? Yes, the ringmaster was killed the night after this paper was discovered. Who in the world posted this thing? Nick, I think we'd better follow up on this important lead. Yeah. Now we just gotta go present this note to Max. He looks all nervous now. It's funny. Do you know anything about this note? The morning of the murder is posted on the wall in the cafeteria. I do know all about that note. When I read it, my heart certainly skipped a beat. Your heart skipped a beat? While I was enjoying my morning tea, the ringmaster and company entered the room. And company? I guess it wasn't really a company. It was just the ringmaster and my sweetie pie. When the ringmaster read the note, he turned an incredible bright red. All of a sudden, he tore it off the wall and shoved it into the pocket of his tailcoat. Really? Out of curiosity, what in the world was written on that thing? Let's see. Uh-huh. Oh, I don't want to steal the fun from my sweeties. Go and find out on your own. I'm sure you can find it somewhere. I'd also want to ask my sweetie pie princess. Eh. A lot of moving around and backtracking in this one, yeah. At least it's instantaneous instead of not as tedious, yeah. Max and the ringmaster had their talk in this room. It could have been when the ringmaster put on Max's costume and went outside. How do you do that anyway? Was it really that cold or something? Hey, do you see that? Scrap of paper shoved into the pocket of the tailcoat. You know, I've got a feeling I know what that is. I bet that's the other half of the note that Mo gave us. Let's hurry up and check this thing out, Nick. I knew it. It fits perfectly with the other piece. What does it say? What does it say? To the murderer. I have conclusive evidence of what took place. Meet me at 10 p.m. tonight at the Lodging House Plaza. Tonight at 10 p.m.? That's when the murder took place. Now we need to find out who called out the ringmaster. Ominous, isn't it? Hey, Detective Gumshoe. I'm sure you did a good job as usual. Well, I am done with the investigation of the acrobat. Finally. With Miss Von Karma. Nick? What is that? That beeping sound. It's Miss Von Karma. Huh? Every time I hear that sound, she's usually not very far behind. Some sort of pager or something? If you don't mind, pal, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. Quick. See ya, pal. I didn't know that Gumshoe would run that fast. So much for being a flatfoot. Never seen a grown man so afraid of a girl still in their teens. Well, let's go inside. It's freezing out here. The woods is biting us. Ow! It's biting his lashes from my whip. Von Karma. She really did appear. It was a real battle today in court, wasn't it, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Did you have to jump out and scare us like that? What can I do for you? Tomorrow will be the day my dream finally comes true. Me, the story of my defeat at your hands making the national news. Ha ha ha, national news? You possess such a small sense of scale. The global news, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Your miserable plight will be known internationally. I think she might be overestimating the importance of a win by just a smidge. Miss Von Karma, it appears you got your hands onto something big, huh? Huh, I'm amazed you picked up on that much. Anyone could. You couldn't hide that look of victory with tin paper bags in your head. I've got conclusive evidence and a conclusive witness. Need any more hints? Conclusive witness. You must mean the acrobat, right? I'm putting in a summons for him to be called as a witness as we speak. It's the final nail in your coffin, Mr. Phoenix, right? Yeah, I get it already. You want to beat and destroy me. I can't worry about her. I've got to try and find out more information myself. Why do you keep giving Nick the evil eye? It doesn't matter if you prove the defendant guilty tomorrow. Nothing will be able to bring your dad back. My dad? You must mean the esteemed Manfred von Karma. Of course. Your dad. I know you miss him. Enough out of you. One more word and you'll get a mouthful of whip. Now, when did I ever bring up my papa's name in this? Or any other conversation? Then what's this revenge thing you're talking about? You wouldn't understand, Mr. Phoenix, right? I have to see him again. One more time. Him? I'm sure you know to whom I refer. Miles Edgeworth. What? Edgeworth? Mr. Edgeworth? Miles Edgeworth? Miles Edgeworth? Why would you even bring him up? You haven't forgotten, have you? Do you know who it was that trained the gifted prosecutor Miles Edgeworth? Manfred von Karma. Exactly right. He was my papa. That means that Edgeworth was... Right again? Miles was like a little brother to me. Huh? Little brother? Edgeworth and Nick are the same age. Edgeworth. The man who inspired me to become an attorney. I fought against him in a few cases. But a little after that case was over, he vanished. It's your fault he is gone. Huh? It's the truth, isn't it, Mr. Phoenix, right? Nick, what does she mean? Edgeworth was never quite the same after that case. And then with the case after that one. He never set foot into court again. And then one day, he just vanished. All he left was a simple note at the prosecutor's office. Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth chooses death. That was 1 year ago. It was a few months after you left to go back home. Mr. Edgeworth, he's dead? I don't believe it. He's still alive. I'm sure of it. Somewhere in this world he's still alive. Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth chose his death? Of course he did. You ruined his reputation as a prosecutor. You effectively killed the prosecutor in him. Just like your victory muddied the honorable name Von Karma. I'm going to find him. And then, I'm going to teach him his rightful place with my own two hands. Nick! About Mr. Edgeworth, Maya, I already told you this once. Don't make me do it again. Don't bring up his name in front of me again, okay? Nick? Miss Von Karma? What? I don't know if you are God's gift to prosecutors or not. I've had about enough of you. Him too. What in the world happened? This dog is all buck and no bite. He's already been defeated. Regardless, I have nothing to inform you two of today. Tomorrow will be the greatest courtroom battle this country has ever seen. Nick? Let's go. We need to talk with the performer on the 3rd floor. I'm sorry I brought it up, Nick. Yeah, it looks like it looks like Miles Edgeworth has killed himself, yeah. Sad, isn't it? Yeah. But let's end this for today, yeah. We'll finish the rest of the investigation part next time. So yeah, thanks for watching. And feel free to like and comment and subscribe and check out my Twitch and Ko-Fi on Twitter/X. And next time we'll be meeting Acro and stuff like that. Yeah, the acrobat she said that was in that room that Max apparently flew past you. So look forward to that. And peace off.